What's going on? Thanks for checking in. Today I have 5 of the best core exercises all rotational athletes should be doing. Make sure you stay tuned, check this one out. Before we dive in, I'd like to mention, if you look at all these core exercises we're about to do, we're staying away from the classic traditional style stuff, you know, like your crunches, like your bicycle kicks, etc. Because the accumulated research shows that those type of core exercises simply just tighten your hip flexors and don't do much from a foundational and stability standpoint. So these exercises are gonna be perfect for sport, especially rotational athletes. First core exercise we're hitting is a dead bug, but I like to hold a kettlebell with it and go contralateral, so opposite sides. So go ahead, we're gonna go tabletop, bottom up here, straight arm. From here, our heels are gonna lift up off the ground. Other hand's gonna be high. Then we're going contralateral. We got big toe to the shin here. This hand moves down as this foot moves down, and we're packing it. Kettlebell side is holding nice and tight. Dead bug exercises specifically target the rectus abdominis, transverse abdominis, obliques, and deep stabilizers of the core. By performing dead bugs, athletes engage these muscles to stabilize the spine and pelvis, promoting core strength and stability. I also like doing dead bugs for lower back health. Dead bug exercises help reinforce proper spinal alignment and posture. This is essential for preventing low back pain and injury, especially with elite rotators in baseball and softball. Strengthening the core muscles throughout dead bugs can help alleviate stress on the lower back during rotational movements. Number 2 is an isometric hold. This is a classic side plank. We're gonna be laying on our side here, feet together, gonna shoot our hips up nice and high, and we're gonna hold this position. If I looked at him from the side, he's gonna be perfectly straight. If this exercise is too easy, we'll go ahead and add load to this hip, and he's gonna hold it. We go for time here, 30 seconds to a minute. Side planks primarily target the oblique sling, which are crucial for rotational movements and stability in baseball and softball. Additionally, side planks challenge athletes to stabilize their bodies in a lateral position, promoting balance and stability throughout the core and hips. Enhanced stability and balance translate to better performance in various movements on the baseball field, such as hitting, throwing, cutting, pivoting, and changing directions. I also utilize side planks for injury prevention. Side planks help reinforce proper spinal alignment and pelvic stability, reducing the risk of low back pain, strains, and other common injuries associated in rotational power sports. Number 3 is a slow eccentric cable chop. So we have the rope attachment. Every gym is gonna have this. We have our Kaiser machine. You can use any cable machine or a band if your gym doesn't have it. So from here, we can go 3 ways. So I like going neutral to where it's just straight rotational. Then we can tick it down to go low to high. Then we can tick it up to go high to low, making sure we're getting 3 different planes. So eccentrics, we know that eccentrics are one of the best things you could possibly do to build structural integrity and strength. So here, we're gonna go faster concentric, and we're gonna lower on a 3 count. So go ahead, hit it, feet facing bilateral, straight forward, straight arms. The further away your arms are from your center, the harder and the more torque you have to create. So straight arms, we're rotating and lowering. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. Now I'll show you what it looks like when we go a little bit lower. Same deal. Pulling up and across. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. Now we'll go high to low, packing it to the hold. 3, 2, 1, go. Feet are forward. 3, 2, 1, go. Rotational cable chops primarily target the obliques, transverse abdominis, and deeper stabilizers of the core. These muscles play a critical role in stabilizing the torso and transferring force between the upper and lower body during a swing or during a throw. By strengthening these patterns, athletes will enhance their ability to generate and control rotational power, aka build more torque. Going slow like this on the eccentric requires the athlete to coordinate movement patterns across multiple joints and muscle groups while maintaining proper form and control. This helps the neuromuscular coordination and proprioception that's essential for executing precise and powerful rotational movements on the diamond. Towards the end of the off season, especially with pitchers that are doing a lot of rotating, throwing their pens as they build up pitches and pitches each week, a lot of the times we'll go in after our bullpen day and just hit the opposite side on this exercise to prevent pattern overload, especially with hitters as well. If they keep taking swings towards the end of the offseason, getting ready for spring training, we like building that opposite side or the antagonist. So we'll just do one side on this exercise. Number 4 is what we call a suitcase carry, or a heavy single arm farmer's carry. We have a kettlebell here. You can go ahead, use heavy dumbbells if you will. The idea is to be as strict as possible on this. So go ahead, pick it up, Juice. If I were to look at him from here up, you shouldn't be able to tell what side that load is in. That's how strict you want to be. You want to keep fighting your body back to center. This kettlebell or dumbbell is going to be slightly off the hip, maintaining very good posture here, chest nice and high. Then we're going to walk nice and slow for distance. We go 10, 15, even 20 yards on this exercise. Again, if you're looking at him from belly button up, shouldn't be able to tell what side that load is in. The suitcase carry requires the athlete to hold a heavy weight in one hand while walking. This creates an asymmetrical load on the trunk. To counteract the weight and maintain proper posture, the obliques, transverse abdominis, and quadratus lumborum, or QL, must engage the stabilizers of the spine and pelvis. This unilateral action helps develop balance, strength, and stability on both sides of the body, essential for building rotational power. The primary challenge of the suitcase carry is resisting rotation and lateral flexion caused by the heavy weight pulling the body to one side. Baseball and softball players often need to resist external forces while performing their sport-specific movements. By training the core to resist rotation during the suitcase carry, athletes develop greater game rewards the grind. It knows how much you invested, which translates directly to improved performance and injury prevention out on the diamond. Coming in at number 5, my ultimate favorite core exercise for rotational power athletes is a bear crawl, but we gotta hit them strict. So we're gonna go ahead, get down all fours here. We're gonna be nice and tight, and we're gonna take one step at a time. If I took my shoe off, and you can do this too, this shoe is gonna be placed on his lower back. So stick your butt out a tick, don't round your back, and go. Be as strict as you can. Don't let that shoe fall off the back. And we go for distance here. We'll go 10, sometimes 15 yards. Once we hit that 15-yard mark, pause, and we'll take it backwards. Go ahead, take it backwards, Juice. Good. Bear crawls engage not only the core, but also the shoulders, arms, hips, and legs, the entire body. This comprehensive engagement of multiple muscle groups help in developing overall body strength, stability, and coordination, which are crucial for rotational athletes. During bear crawls, the rectus abdominis, obliques, and transverse abdominis work dynamically to stabilize the spine and pelvis as the athlete moves forward. This stabilization is essential for maintaining proper form and control, especially during the swing and during the throw. Bear crawls challenge the core to resist rotation and lateral flexion, similar to what rotational athletes experience during their sport-specific movements. By resisting these forces, athletes develop greater anti-rotation and anti-lateral flexion, which enhances stability and control while athletes rotate. Bear crawls also improve proprioception. Bear crawls involve dynamic movements while maintaining core stability. This dynamic stability is more functional and closely mimics the demands of baseball and softball sports performance, where athletes must stabilize their core while moving and changing directions. Hey, that's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in. Go ahead, add those 5 core exercises into your routine if you're a rotational power athlete. Also, if you want to use the same exact training methods that I use with our elite ball players in here, click the link in the description to get our 7-day free trial for our year-round training app. That's if you're a youth player, if you're a high school player, a college player, or even a professional player. We have year-round programming on that app, baseball specific. And always remember, I'm putting out weekly content on this channel, so do me a favor and subscribe for me. I appreciate you. We'll catch you next week. Game rewards the grind. It knows how much you've invested.